Cash handling is an important component in the day-to-day business of school operations. It allows students to access enrichment activities through ASB, enables school funds to be replenished through fee payments, and facilitates program enhancements through donations. Unfortunately, it is also a frequently noted weakness in school district audit reports. This video will provide an overview on cash handling procedures and best practices which will help you avoid the pitfalls that are prevalent in the process. Following these procedures and ensuring that those you supervise do so as well accomplishes three important objectives. It prevents opportunities for fraud, protects employees from wrongful accusations, and preserves the funds in our custody to ensure that they are able to be dedicated to support our students. The key components of cash handling we will cover are receipting, depositing, and internal controls. All funds that are received must be documented with a receipt. This provides a record of the amount that was received and the source of the funds. Receipts come in several different formats, including pre-numbered tickets, receipt books, or can be as simple as a tally sheet. Receipts can provide guidance as to the intended use of the funds received and how they may be expended later, such as in the case of a fundraising activity. When a donation is made to the school for a particular purpose, there is a fiduciary duty to expend them for that purpose, and this receipt acts as documentation to the accounting department to follow that guidance. Receipts also act as a proof of payment for the payer. Pre-numbered tickets are a common form of receipting. Receipts in the form of tickets allow admittance to certain events or can be related to fundraising activities. A record of the number and series of tickets must be kept and counted before and after each period of sales. This type of sale and cash receipt, like nearly all scenarios we will cover, requires two people. One person collects the money and determines the number of tickets being purchased. The second person distributes the appropriate number of tickets. At the end of the sale period, the cash is counted by both people present. The amount collected should be equal to the number of tickets multiplied by the individual price per ticket. Pre-numbered receipt books are also an excellent method of cash receipting. These books should be formatted in triplicate form to allow for a receipt to be provided to the payer, one that will accompany the deposit to the district, and one that will remain in the receipt book. When deposits are made or cash transferred to the district, the amount deposited should equal the sum of all receipts dated after the previous deposit or transfer. For small, simple sales that will not result in requested refunds, tally sheets can be used for like-price items. Two people should be present for this process, one who is counting money, the other who is distributing the purchased items and marking the number of items distributed. At the end of the day, both people count the money. The amount collected should match the total of the marks on the tally sheet multiplied by the price per item. The next key step in the cash handling process is depositing or transferring the funds to the district office. This should take place weekly or more frequently if funds on hand exceed $50. The sooner that this leaves your possession, the sooner it is able to support students in the manner intended. A collection report which reflects the origin or purpose of the funds being deposited, such as the intended purpose of a donation, should be provided along with the cash and receipts. Ensure that the business office provides you a receipt for these funds. This receipt is your proof that the funds were given. The final component to cash handling, and the one that is prevalent throughout the process, is maintaining internal controls. Never accept cash without proper documentation. If you're unable to receipt it in some form, ask the payer to return when you are able to do so. Always count cash with two people present, and obtain a receipt at every transfer in the chain of custody. Anytime a cash changes hands, both parties involved in the exchange should count it and sign to acknowledge the amount present. This can be a formal document or can be as simple as signing along the seal of the envelope which contains the cash. If you accept cash without counting and receipting it, you are accountable for any amount that the previous person in the chain of custody says they gave you and has receipts to prove. Do not send cash through the mail. District intercampus delivery can be used if tamper-evident cash bags are employed and the cash is counted immediately before and after delivery. Never leave cash in an unsecured location, and never take cash home. Though the district will carry insurance to protect from theft on premises, if it is in your custody in your home, it becomes your liability. When put into practice consistently, good cash handling policies and procedures minimize the opportunity for fraud and protect employees and volunteers from false accusations. We all share the same goal, to maximize our resources to support students, and following cash handling procedures helps to ensure that all monies can be used for that purpose. It's important to remember that this money does not belong to us. It is a pledge made to support our students and should always be handled with care.